upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 by 19 light, 19 tight, 19 tight, street, 79 Broncos.
Throwing on their first play. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Jensen. And he's down after getting us up to the 41.
If hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's got it inside the 10. He's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! And that's on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. George, I never have.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. That goal line agonizingly close here. It's third and goal. Jency. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a trunk run like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw... Field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Jack throwing again. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Shotgun snap, he gives to Blue. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
There we go. 4 and 8. Here we go, 46. 26.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stay in. Watch the key. 4 and 8.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys start off well, tie things 7-7. They send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They go play action. Here's Willis. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you've got an extra route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
This is Genty on 2nd. Still has room inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Porter on the coverage.
Back to the air. Prescott. On screen here to Blue. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. 3rd down run with Blue. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dak now from the gun. It's caught. He's got Lamb. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back start. We did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. They're on the toss to Blue. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's dependent on the kicker, man. That is the coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
65.
First play is going to be again to Genty. That's an 8-yard shot to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
60.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run here, following the penalty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 14-10 our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Willis. This is dropped down to Mostert. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Set it down, score him at the 38.
60. Come on. 18, 5 here.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
White does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Genty from the gun. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Brock Bowers the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. The He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. From the gun is Prescott. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. The back grabs it. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to
4. Cowboys 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
Get your money up.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Straight ahead with Genty. Into the secondary past the 40. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Cowboys 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble. He gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. 3rd and long. Prescott. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Prescott on 1st and 10. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
3rd and long for him here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Cowboys with a long ways to go for a score. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Dak. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Ready?
They give up the guts. It's Gentile. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders both racing them to the halftime locker room. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 35, Cowboys 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Prescott. They gain 14 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
A gain of 14. And the Cowboy first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 24. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go!
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield at first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. One last play before the break.
Here we go. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's going to have them up to that 23. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff? Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Handoff running left, it's Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Under. We're going to 54.
Down to the air here. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
The kicker on for the point after.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
Cowboys 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard play. Good
starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the set.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stops, but can track it down for a loss on the outside.
And they'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Vegas first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple of decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he rocks the tackler. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
60 Bobcats, 60, 79 Broncos.
From the 46. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
19, side, 2.
And off to Genty. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
These are a great sign to start the second half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On 3rd down, Genty. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. The screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
For the Cowboys.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Get it!
We'll give left side to Genty. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Data run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Gotta be lying! Let's go now! Ready, ready?
Another give here to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war and field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Cowboy 80! 18! Pioneer!
From the 34. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's good.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground with Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd
Here
down.
we go! 70 Timberwolves! 50 Bison!
Back to Genty. Breaks the tackle, still going. Has room inside the 25. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 42. Cowboys 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. We hear from the pistol.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the tunnel or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go!
From the gun is Prescott. He completes it in traffic. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. We'll get an injury timeout here, and thousands throughout the stadium hold their breath. CeeDee Lamb, the player, shaken up after that one. First down, ball at the 36. Dak off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. This fine Schoonmaker, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dak out of the pistol. Getting out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Get up, Cowboy 80.
This is Jency. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. And they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Thrown on first down, Willis. Brought in by his back here, it's Jency. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, D. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On it with Jency. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Prescott is hit, he lost the football. And this is going to be Raiders football.
These last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately they're fumbling the ball back over. It's not too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He beams one, deep right side. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Up the end zone and out.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Buffalo 18. 68.
Shotgun give here to Jency. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 4 yards to pick up that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming.
It's 4th down.
with a 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders nearing their 6th win this season. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's shot downfield, will wind up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Comes up empty on that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He lofts one deep, center of the field. Full extension, and he brings it in! They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laid it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
Get it! Pep, 65 catch! Buffalo 18! Check out!
They're going to pass it here. And the defender comes away with it. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's see what they win with on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Desperation time here on fourth. Chased out to his right. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. They'll run the toss to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.